Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Real Talk Show with Dr. India White. Guys, I am so excited about our show tonight. We have a fantastic guest tonight, which she is actually doing what she does best. That is, she is a personal fitness trainer. So, I am so interested in talking with her. I can tell you right now, with COVID and being indoors and gyms haven't been open and it's been tough keeping the weight off, right guys? I think you guys could kind of relate and feel the same way, right? So I am so excited because we're going to have our special guest, Chinyere Sam, and when she gets on the show, I hope I didn't, butcher her name. It's a beautiful name, but she'll be able to go over that with us. And we are going to speak with her about health and COVID and just anything that she has on her heart as an expert fitness instructor. I want to tell you a little bit about her first before she comes on the show because she is wrapping up her class. So let's just read about her and know what she's all about. So it says for 17 years, Chinyere Sam has been a competitive athlete. Since the age of 8, y'all, she has been competing at her elementary school all the way to high school in Guyana on the track and field system or field team. And at the age of 15, she migrated to Barbados, where she was also there for 5 years. She continued in track and field, and then she was at the Christchurch Foundation High. Okay. And then afterwards, she graduated from high school and she went to the US and she furthered her education and became one of the leading athletes at Utah Valley University track team. So that's phenomenal. So we'll talk to her a little bit about that when she gets on the show. She is a certified aerobics instructor, and she's a personal trainer with endorsements for step aerobics, kickboxing aerobics. Now that part, y'all, I've got to find out from her kickboxing classes. Have y'all ever done kickboxing? Oh my gosh, you talk about a workout. OMG. I still remember kickboxing courses that I've taken. If you've done kickboxing or anything else, feel free to comment in the chats below. But I'm definitely interested in hearing from her about kickboxing because I need to know how I could get in one of her classes like yesterday. Anyways, she does group exercise by the International Fitness Association, IFA. She also is certified in CPR and also in AED, automated external defibrillators. Okay. Chinyere, she also, guys, she's worked at a professional trainer for the past 10 years in New York, where she trained clients in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and in Westchester area. And she still provides fitness support for all of her clients, ranging from children to seniors. So she is open to serve everyone that wants fitness and health. Okay. She offers different types of fitness training, such as aerobics. There's strength core training. She has resistance training. Wow. Weightlifting, muscle bodybuilding. Wow, guys. She's got fat burning training and toning training. That I need that right there. She also has calisthenics, boxing, underweight or normal weight. Also, people that might be suffering from illnesses or joint ailments such as cholesterol, arthritis, back pain, injury, knee and hip injury, and more. Chinyere has been interviewed by Muscle and Strength magazine and New York's WHCR 90.3 FM radio station, where she also provided professional advice on achieving a fit body and the importance of a healthy living lifestyle. She also has appeared as a guest, guys, on the TV show Teen Mindset, where she's offered fitness nutrition tips and performed fitness workshops for the National Association of Black Military Women. She's also done it for Tampa Bay Tampa Bay Academy of Hope. She's been around for the VIL Girls Camp. Which is the Verizon Innovative Learning and more. I'm telling you, she's helped Girl Scouts in New York. She's done, she's a part of the Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival, where she helps serve as a health and wellness associate. Chinyere also is a member of South Tampa Chamber of Commerce, Entrepreneur Collaborative Center, Black Business Investment Corporation, Women's Business Center, the Center for Women, Women's Entrepreneur Empowerment. So she has so much grit. Like, this lady is amazing. Okay, she also attends these organizations for successful business building advice and network purposes. If you want to get a hold of her, her website is www.bodybychinyere.com. Okay, her email is chinyere@bodybychinyere.com. I'll make sure to put those in the chat as well until she's able to wrap up her class and get on with us. And her number here listed is 971-651-7849. That's her information, and I'll make sure to share that on the show as well. She also has nutrition tips to help teens that are suffering from depression. Just so much professional expertise that comes with her. So I'm super excited that we'll have such an amazing guest on our show. Thank you again for joining me, Real Talk Show. We're waiting for our guest who is wrapping up her course, and we are respectful of her time. And we know she's probably doing, I don't know, kickboxing or something. I need to be in that course. I should have known about this before I got to the show, because, now my workout schedule is kind of messed up. I have a treadmill, and, I get on my treadmill from time to time, but there's nothing like a kickboxing course, right, guys? So I'm super excited. I also want to see, with COVID and with just everybody being indoors, it seems like we're all just kind of trying to stay in shape, but it's just that temptation just to kind of, just stay in and just kind of hang out, lounge in one room for a couple hours and then figure out what to do next. And, so it'll be kind of neat to hear what we can do then. But, until then, what we can do is we can definitely make sure that we're protecting our mind, our mindset, and that we continue to have like positive mindsets and growth mindset, and that we continue to just keep positive people around us and protect our mind. And, while we also work on our physical strengths, we can also work on our mental strengths and making sure that we are letting good in and keeping that good in, and putting out anything bad that would, try to come and hinder us or try to discourage us throughout the day. So I'm really curious, and I'd like to hear from you guys too. If you guys have had any fitness advice or any fitness instructors, anything that you've learned over the years. I know when I was an undergraduate at UF, I took some kickboxing courses, and, I was trying to have a fitness trainer. I also was in the Gator band, and so they kept us pretty fit. We have to go to practice I think it was like every Tuesday and Thursday, and, play and get ready for the game, and that's how we did it at the University of Florida. So, it kept me pretty fit. I was super skinny. I could never gain weight. And I actually, when I was in college, believe it or not, guys, I actually was trying to gain weight. So I was drinking protein shakes. I only weighed, listen, these are the golden years. I only weighed 110 pounds, y'all. Believe it or not. 4 children. I will not tell you my weight now, but I used to weigh only 110 pounds, and I could not gain weight no matter how hard I tried. And, but it was really discouraging at the time. But I am now encouraged to know that I did pass 110, and now I'm like wishing I could get back to 110. And I don't know if I'll ever see the days of 110 anymore. I don't know if you guys have, had that weight situation as well. I'm sure some of you other mothers out there can relate to me. So it's super exciting. But yes, hey, Lavinia, thanks so much for your response. Peace, love, and light to everyone. Yes. So we're waiting on our special guest today. We'll bring her in. We're just talking about weight. I know weight for me has been one of those things, like it's just been like I've just kind of accepted, and also just, trying to do my best to keep my weight down. But I also would love help from a fitness instructor like Chinyere Sam, who is now ready to join us. I'm going to bring her on the show so we could welcome Chinyere. Hello.
Hello, I'm
welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
Doing great, thank you. So good to see
Wonderful.
you.
You too.
Oh my gosh, so I was
Yeah.
talking about you and I told them about you and all of your wonderful accomplishments. Kudos to you, rock star.
I'm
I mean,
gonna start.
yeah, it's just phenomenal to be on the show with you. Like, you've done
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.
Goodness, I just want to know about your journey. You have so much grit. You know, it's like you went to school and then you've been training in New York and then you're down now you're in Tampa making it happen.
Right.
Which I mean, I need to give you a call because like, you know, that's like, hey, it's my area. So but yeah, so I'm like, man, so where do we start? Tell us about yourself. These people are hungry to know about you.
Oh wow. Well, I am from I'm of South American, Caribbean descent. No, I was born in Guyana, which is in South America, north of Brazil, and
Okay.
I lived there with my family for up to 15, age 15.
Oh
And then we
wow.
moved to Barbados.
Oh
So I
nice.
lived in Barbados for 5 years.
Okay.
Five
Very
years.
nice.
But since I was a little girl, since I was about age 7, 8, I've been an athlete since I was a little girl, all the way up to adulthood. And now I'm a trainer. No, so
That's
I've had
awesome.
that competitive athletic background since then, and I still do. And I've been in the health and fitness field for almost my entire life. I'm
That is so
47 for almost
awesome.
my entire life.
That is so awesome. You know, we need people like you. Thank you for what you do because there's people like me, you know, I've got that little jelly roll. I just can't get rid of it. And it loves me a lot.
And we
And
we can
it's
work
almost,
with that. Don't worry.
I don't know what to do to get rid of it. I've tried everything.
Oh, you can make it happen. I have 2 kids, and I'm able to get that down. So I can do it.
Yes.
I can do it.
So it's just like I know for me it's just a constant of up and down. So what happened this year? This year's been crazy, right?
Oh, phew.
Holy smokes.
Tell
So
me about it.
we all went into this year 2020 year of vision. Yes, right? 2020, this is our year of vision. This is our year to accomplish
Right,
everything we want to accomplish, right?
right,
And
right.
then it was like, then Kobe died. Then COVID happened. Now George Floyd. Now it's like, what? And the
Hmm.
whole time I'm trying to not eat bagels. I'm trying to not eat donuts. I'm but I'm feeling
Catching you out. Oh, but drink your coconut water. See, I have my hair so you can see it.
hey, I'm being good tonight. I've got water, so but
Yeah,
I
so
mean tell us, you know, we need you. We need to know how we have gained so much weight since COVID. I mean, we are
yeah.
sitting in the house. We're not going on planes. We're not going in cars. Our
Mhm.
children are staying home.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for us when it comes down to staying healthy and
Mhm.
what can we do? How can we get on a healthy routine so that we can start, you know, having better self-care
Yeah.
while we're locked down in quarantine?
Mhm. Mhm. And I know some of the gyms are open up now, but it just depends on the people. A lot of people don't want to go to the gyms anymore. They prefer to stay home and probably go outdoors. But the most important thing, everything comes from up here. It's in the mind. It has to resonate up here. And you have to work on having discipline. You need to discipline yourself
That's
because
good.
this is just for a short time. And once you have that discipline, with the way you eat, because COVID hit people hard, and some people, because they're so used to being outside and going to work and doing those things, they didn't know what to do being stuck at home, especially with the
Right.
kids and they're always going into the fridge. But you definitely have to discipline yourself because you are a result of what you eat, what you consume. And if you don't like what you see, you want to make sure that you put that extra time and effort into taking care of yourself, taking care of your health. You talk about self care. and that's the number one step we have to work on. And everything is about abstinence. Just be careful how you eat, and
Right.
make sure that you're buying healthy food. Because if
So
you're
I
buying
can't buy
healthy
any.
food in the
I
house,
can't buy those
during
donuts from
lockdown,
Dunkin' Donuts and
you're gonna
Krispy
eat
Kreme.
what you buy, right?
Right. I'm guilty.
So yeah,
I'm
just make
very
sure you
guilty.
buy. So let's make sure you have those fruits and vegetables, lots of water, and then you can always do exercises indoors. You can get up and you can dance and you can move, or you can do like some walking, some stepping, and all of those different things that you can do indoors just to get that heart rate up, heart rate going, get your heart pumping, the blood going down to your body, and get the movements going. So there
Okay.
are many different things that you can do.
So how can I do
Mhm.
that if I'm waking up in the morning? Usually I'll get up and I might pray, and then afterwards, I'm getting dressed, and then I'm attending to my children and all this. Like, so how can I use that time wisely to maybe get 30 minutes of workout in? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm horrible at I want to say, the sit-ups? Is that sit-ups? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the burn is horrible. It's horrible.
There are many different types of ab workout that you can do. You don't necessarily have to do the sit-ups. There's so many others. I will have to show you once we meet. And even if you're dancing, there are different core workout that you do in the dance movement that attach
Oh wow.
core that you can really stimulate as you're moving and all of those different things. But going back to the question, how do you find that time? I think you can wake up about 30 minutes earlier.
Okay.
And even if the kids, not sure how old your kids are. How old are your kids?
They're 8 and 10 years old.
Yeah. Even if they wake up with you, get them
They would love
involved in
that.
some exercise. Say,
Yes.
hey, guys, let's go. Let's do some movement. We're gonna do some dancing, or we're gonna do some stepping. We're gonna do some exercise. Let's come together. Because I
Yes.
have two. I have a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. Oh, you just
Oh
turned five,
wow.
and a 3-year-old.
Congratulations.
Yeah, right. And so they come around me and they get involved, or they run around all over the place while I
Yes.
do my stuff. I'm like,
Right.
this is time for me to get my exercise so I can keep my sanity. You
This
know.
is so
So,
nice.
so
Yes.
I think that you can get them involved. Because one
I
one
like
thing
that.
will get them going and say, we're gonna be healthy today.
Yes, I like
Mhm.
that. So, what is a sample routine for someone like myself raising two children? Something simple that, getting ready for the day. Is it running the stairs? Is it like, is it, what does that look like, for a mom out there that's trying to juggle getting the kids ready, getting ready for work, just trying to juggle time. Whether it's 30 minutes early, like you said, or what about during the day? Maybe afterwards, like what would you suggest?
So basically, you can, and it just depends on the time that you want to make for yourself. If you do it early in the morning, or during your lunch hour, or when you come back, or late in the evening once the kids have died down a little from their activities. Um, like for me, I just love a good dance. Like I started this dance called Caribbean, dance fit,
Hmm.
and I'll tell you more information about it. But it's a great workout,
Now,
and
what's it
that
called?
really gives me that energy. For just half
Yeah.
an hour, you're drenched. You're drenched. That's what I just love. And then of course, I love my strength training. I do push-ups most of the days. I will get down and do about 50 push-ups and so on. But within that half an hour, you want to make sure you try to get your cardio. So even if you do about 10 minutes of Zumba, or 10 minutes of some form of dance that will get you moving, something that's high energy, hip that will really get that heart rate going, that is fine. And then you can do 2 sets. If you're just half an hour, you can do 2 sets of 15 reps in your squats. Just drop and do some squats. And then you can start with some crunches. Like you said, the sit-ups is hard. So you can just go with the crunches. You don't have to go
Okay.
all the way up on the sit-ups. Just do the crunches that would target right midsection. And
Okay.
then you just get on the floor and you do the modified push-ups and just
Right.
work those arms. So you're building the strength.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
half an hour, right there, you finish.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
So talk to us about how has COVID affected you as a fitness trainer and people being leery of meeting and think how have you been able
Mhm.
to push past all that and still move forward?
Yeah. So I used to have a studio over there in South Tampa in Britain Plaza by the mall. And so, of course, after everything, we had to mandatory shut down. And
Right.
I closed it down, because people didn't want to meet anymore. Of course, it was
Right.
mandatory, so you couldn't.
Hmm.
And I had one-on-one clients too that I was going to, and I was still training. And then after like a little
Yeah.
while, like, oh, there we just gonna I'm scared to scare them. And so I lost I'm ready to lose them, but just for now, we stopped my personal one-on-one clients. And then I just transitioned online 3 weeks after everything. I said, I'm going to get this class, my dancehall class online. And
Hmm.
I just transitioned online on Zoom. And I
Yeah.
brought in people from my New York side, my New York clients. No
Nice.
Tampa. We didn't do a whole lot
Hmm.
of promotion,
Hmm.
but definitely it's a class that I would love for this Tampa area to get to know what dancehall is about.
Right.
We have a lot of women who are interested. The music is great, it's upbeat, it just gets you going, and you are just absolutely drenched within that 1 hour.
Now, what time do you have that class?
So
Because we
that
need
class is
that
on Thursdays
information.
and Saturdays. So Thursdays,
Thursdays and Saturdays?
yes, Thursdays at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and Saturdays at 10 a.m. And we're starting back the 1st of July.
Okay, let me write that information so people can see it. So it's a dance class and it's going to be Thursdays and and Saturdays,
Yes, Thursdays and Saturdays.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. on Thursdays, and
Okay.
Saturdays it's 10 a.m.
Okay. Don't be surprised if you see me in one of these
Don't worry, I'll send you some information.
with my jelly roll.
Bring the kids. They love it.
Oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. And I'm so happy to see that, people have been able to come out and support you. I know that you do great work. And I had a question too about like, what do you feel about, the high schools and stuff reopening? Would you possibly get in with Hillsborough County schools or some local districts where you are to, offer your services for teens?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We've been planning that even before, COVID.
Right.
And now we have some sources that we wanted to take the class because not only do I do the dance class, I also
Right.
do personal training, I do boot camps and so
Okay.
on. And I'm looking to start a nonprofit soon that would be geared
Right.
mainly for our black people or black counterparts because I know our health has been vastly affected by COVID and we
Mm-hmm.
want to really focus on them. So
Right.
from young age all the way up to seniors.
Right.
So that's something that I'm strongly and passionate. I want to spend the rest of my life, you know, donate and spending time to focus on my black people,
Yeah.
getting their health ready and strong and active.
I like that. And I just think what you have is so needed. Like I want to kind of shift gears a little bit and talk about schools. So right now, parents don't know what to do. Their kids are home. They've got all this energy, and they're trying to reopen schools. One of the concerns I have as an educational leader might be dealing with discipline, because I found sometimes in some of the school districts they don't know what the solution could be to help students that have a lot of energy, and then they find themselves in the principal's office all the time because they just have too much energy. And I remember when I was an administrator, we would have high school students that were getting in trouble because they didn't want to sit down and they wanted to stand up, or so
Yeah.
we need programs like yours in
Yeah.
high schools, in elementary schools, and
Yes.
definitely in middle schools to
Mhm.
help students know how to kind of like leverage their energy so they're
Yes.
not getting in trouble just because
Yes.
they're excited,
Mhm, mhm. Yeah.
and it turns into discipline when it really could have been, harnessed in the right direction. So
Exactly.
how would that look like, especially with reopening schools and all that? What do you think that would look like? Would that look like an after school program? Would that look like a before, morning before first period program
Mhm.
that you would come in and kind of like train a certain group or train a school wide? Like, what do you think that ideal program would look like for you?
Yeah. I think most of it would be an after school program because I know the school gets started a little earlier than the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe around 3:30, parents get up around 5.
Right.
So that would give them that hour, an hour and a half
Right.
to do something and be active. So
Mhm.
mainly an after school program, and I was just definitely thinking about that, with my friend before everything hit. But we can definitely go in the middays.
Mhm.
And there's possibility that we can do something in the mornings, but mostly kids are just out of bed, getting breakfast if they have any at all, and just rushing to school. So I don't
Yeah.
know if the early mornings would work or be as effective as the after school. But I think the after school would be way better, and that's something I would definitely love to do because growing up in the Caribbean, we have always been active. A lot of
Mhm.
Caribbean students have always been active, and that has
Right.
given us a lot of discipline. So even if
Right.
we didn't have it in the schools, we did it on our own, at home with our friends, just running around the place and doing the things we did. But in the Caribbean, we've always had activities, and track has been one of the big ones. Is soccer that kids have always been involved in, so they
Right.
have that good discipline there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, like you have so much grit, you have so much drive, and
Mhm.
students are lacking some of that nowadays.
Yes.
There seems to be low motivation. And I know parents are a little bit kind of pulling their hair out trying to figure out some solutions because usually students just want to play on the video game or go on the internet and watch some YouTube videos or watch their favorite TV show. So what are some kind of nuggets that you can give for parents of maybe teens or preteens that they're starting to get into that stage of adolescence and they're not really as motivated and they wake up, they have no energy, they just want to sleep all day or play video games all day? How can you get those children motivated? Because I think not just parents, teachers also are seeing that.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, you gotta get those kids something on my end as a trainer. Get them involved in things that would excite them. I look at my two boys that are that age, and I just went last year. I put them into swimming, basketball. We didn't do the soccer because we didn't have the time, but definitely I plan on putting them into swimming again and basketball and soccer so that when they go to school during the week, they can do this in the weekend or maybe sometime in the evening after they come home, so they could
Right,
have something
right,
to look forward. There are some kids that are going to be passionate at many different things. Some
right.
may be passionate in basketball or soccer or football or swimming, and then even in the entertainment world, arts. No, I know
Hmm.
this is fitness, but
Exactly.
even on that end, because I
Right,
had a business where I used to represent models and actors as well. So I want to place their kids into things that excite them and have their energy exerted. That they don't want to put their passion and their drive into what it is. So we can keep them off the street. We can get them
right,
exert that energy into that. You know.
right.
So there are so many different programs, but there are so many things that we have to develop as
Yes,
parents and adults and educators in my as fitness trainer because this is my passion and my drive. And I want to make sure that I use everything the Lord has given me, my God given talent, to bless other people, to create programs to help them to grow and be successful and to be strong and powerful, you know,
exactly. That's
young kids
beautiful.
and build confidence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how long have you, I mean, looking at your story, you're such a success story for one. And
Yeah.
we look up to strong women like yourself. And we need more examples of black women like yourself,
Mhm.
especially
Mhm.
for our youth and, our young college, scholars as well. So my thing is you have had many transitions. You were in Guyana and then you came eventually you got over to the United States, but
Yes,
all of
yes.
it to Barbados. And
Mhm.
during those transitions, what was your mindset like? Weren't you like, what were you feeling like all those different times that you had to transition? And, were you ever discouraged? Did you ever feel like giving up? Did you ever feel like all this is like, what is this going to come to? Like, what was your mindset during all that?
And first of all, flew from Guyana to Barbados. I was young, and we had to because my mother, she was a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
and she left us in Guyana with my grandmother so that she can go to Guyana to Barbados to build an economic, you know,
Mm-hmm.
big
Right.
life economically.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a minor then, and definitely we had to go with her. 2 years she sent for us there, so we definitely had to go. And it
Mm-hmm.
was a great thing because Barbados is more economically stable than
Mm-hmm.
and so from Barbados to Guyana to the US, I wanted to come. I was excited. I was young. I was
Mm-hmm.
20, 19, 20 years old. I'm like, I want to go to the United States. I want to go to school. You
Yeah.
know, I've been an athlete for all these years in Guyana and Barbados. And I just wanted to have a different view on things instead of just being looking at America on the TV. So I wanted to be in
Yes.
the United States and see what goes on.
Wow.
But my transition was straight to Idaho. It was it wasn't like straight to Florida. It was from Barbados, Utah to Idaho. 2 years in Idaho. I only had 2 years in Utah, so it was like a big
Right.
culture shock. But I was still very excited because we had people from the Caribbean there. My friends from the Caribbean that came to school,
Mm-hmm.
friends from Africa, and people from many different parts of the world. And
Yeah.
so that it was great. Going to school was fantastic. But I've always had that drive. I was never discouraged. Sometimes here and there you feel like you left your family behind and it's affected a little bit. But I was young with a drive and a heart. And I knew
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted to do. And being a
Mm-hmm.
risk taker, I was done many things when I was in Utah. I developed a model talent agency where I represented
Wow.
models and actors of all different ethnic backgrounds. We send them different parts of the country. My models been in movies and in all different types of things they hired
Wow.
talent for. And then after that, I moved to New York. I wanted to expand my modeling agency. I moved to New York, and after like close to 10 years, I built it up. It wasn't just 1 year. It didn't last so long because New York is very expensive to run an entertainment business. So that's why I had to
Mhm.
transition into fitness. But I've had that fitness background and I think for all these years. And
Mhm.
I always knew that I was going to do something in the fitness world. But even when the tough times hit, you get a little discouraged here and there, but you don't let it consume you because you know
Right.
what your ultimate goal is.
Mhm.
You know, I know
Right.
exactly where I want to go, and that's not going to stop me. And I know the talent that I have is a gift from God, and I know
Yes.
He's put me on this earth with a purpose. So as much as you try to deviate and you go somewhere and people are like, go look for a job, you're not making any money.
Yeah.
And
Right.
all the different things, you have your family member, and
Yeah.
your family member, look for a job. You know that there's something deep
Yeah.
down there in that soul and heart, just like you.
Right.
It's what you wanted when you put your bio on Facebook, and like you
Yeah.
go, you're a rock star. So I look at women like you, and I get courage from that. And I know the Lord wants me to do something great and something powerful. And so you have to just keep going with that drive that comes from way within. And when you have a
Yes.
client that comes to you and say, "Hey, Chinyere, my arm is hasn't moved for a long. I can't lift my arm," and I can say to them, "Okay, let's work on it." Then after a few months, my client gives a strong testimonial Say, wow, Chinyere, I can now lift up my arm. Wow, thanks. And they keep telling you, it's a great feeling because you
That's
know you're
awesome.
somebody's life. But this has been for years where I've worked with people and, seen results. So I always tell people this is a gift from God. I haven't
Yeah.
gone to physical therapy school or anything of the sort, but
Hmm.
when something happens to someone, some going injury problem, I know exactly what to do, you
Yeah.
know, to help them
Right.
along the way.
Especially with, I'm thinking, you know, now people, different injuries and different sicknesses, unfortunately, that are coming up, all age ranges, I mean, I can see how people are really needing your services. It's almost like it's going to become mandatory for us to get
Oh yeah,
some fitness. I mean,
oh
the way
yeah.
health is with the cancers and all the
Mhm.
different things. And I mean, I also think too, like many Americans just want to lose 20 to 30 pounds and they
Mm.
be good. We need that solid program. Do you have something for us that just a solid 20, 30 pounds? How can we lose 20 to 30 pounds? Do you have a workout or
Oh yeah,
a health plan
definitely.
or something that we could, yeah, talk to us about it? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I've been doing it for over 13, plus 14 years. I was a trainer and all the other times being a competitive athlete and all of those different things. So yeah, there are programs that definitely are designed to help you lose that extra 20, 30 pounds. But the most important thing, like we go back said earlier, it's all about discipline. You have to discipline yourself for what you eat because they both go hand in hand. They complement each other. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're eating badly, you don't you can't expect to just lose that tummy there. So you have
Yeah,
to make sure you're eating very well, and you have to watch your portion sizes.
right.
Watch what you
That's
eat, and
good.
I also give information to my clients about their portion sizes. And then once you start that, and then you start exercise routine, then
Right,
definitely with the way I train my clients, definitely you'll be seeing results. You'll be feeling it first, and the way you feel
right,
it, you feel it in your sleep more when you're sleeping. You go into bed with more, you're more relaxed. You're moving faster. You're moving more briskly. You're feeling energetic. That's how you start to feel in the first 2 weeks. I always tell my clients, and then within 1 month, you start to see the difference because
oh
you
wow.
start to see your clothes loosen.
Hmm.
Hmm. Because
I'm not
my
gonna
type of
lie.
workout is high intensity. I'm
Yeah.
not that trainer that would sit back and like, oh, give me five, give me no, 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 no. I double everything because I know if you put in the work with the intensity of the program, then you should be seeing the results that
Right,
you know.
right. And
And
I
of course,
I
most of
I
everything
think,
are modifiable.
yeah. I totally agree 100%, even though I'm very guilty at this time of not watching my portion sizes.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I mean, I just made banana pudding today. Please don't kill me. but but no, like
I'm gonna make
you
it.
know, it's not quite the keto diet. But there's some marshmallows in it. But anyways, so how do you like, and what do you have to say? Like, what wisdom would you give us regarding the keto diet and all these other different diets? I know for me, one time I went on a fast like for a really, really long time, and I lost like 25 pounds. It was like wild. I had no sugar, no meats. It was pretty hardcore. All fresh fruit and veggies, and I mean, I slimmed down pretty good in
Yeah.
about 3 weeks. But what do you say about those that are like, because there was like this big keto phase, and do you like keto, or do you have another type of diet plan or anything?
Yeah, I really don't focus on all the different types of diet plans that they have here because
Uh-huh.
data things that for me are like this fat. I just tell my clients, whatever you do, it has to be a lifestyle because
That's
you
good.
may want to do the keto diet for 3 months. Okay, you slim down very nicely. You want to get into your dress or wedding dress or something that you want to do for that occasion. And
Hmm.
then what happens? You know, whatever you do, make it a lifestyle.
Hmm.
No,
Right.
make sure you condition the mind that you say from now onwards, I'm going to make sure that I'm exercising on a regular basis. Even if you start 2 days a week, 2 days a week is always better than one. And then you start watching your portion. It's not that
Right.
you quit cold turkey on all your type of meals that you eat. But I
Right.
am an old school person, and growing
Mm-hmm.
up from the Caribbean, never had all the type of diet. I grew up with a garden in my backyard. My mother and my
Nice.
sisters and I, we were planting, so I'm used to all those healthy foods, and we were eating the regular healthy meals. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, when you're poor, you don't have time to be buying all this type of stuff, all this extra.
Oh, I understand. Yes.
So that but we
Yes.
got to discipline ourselves, and I really don't tell people about diet and those things. I say just watch what you eat, focus on your portion sizes and how often you eat. Get your fruits, your vegetables, lots of water, and your juice. If you some fruits that you don't like to eat, just throw them in the magic bullet and blend them up all
Yeah.
together. You're having your fruits, your vegetables, and those things
Mm-hmm.
you're consuming, and you can replace for a meal. So
Nice.
there are many
Mhm.
different things. So I'm not on the diet.
That's excellent, guys. That's excellent advice. And also another thing too, like shifting the gear a little bit. If you guys are just joining us, we are with Chinyere Sam, a phenomenal fitness aerobics instructor, a dance expert. She will get you to where you want to be in Tampa Bay. Hit her up because I'm telling you, I will be in one of her kickboxing classes pretty soon.
Definitely, definitely.
So if you guys are joining us, welcome to the Real Talk Show. We're here talking about fitness and health, and I wanted to shift gears a little bit because I wanted us to talk about how do we channel our energies when we have different emotions coming at us and we need to get the energy out. For example, you read a news article, like if you read the newspaper today, something's gonna get under your skin, right? And you're gonna be like, what's going on in my world? Like I mean, in the last 2 weeks, there's been plenty for all of us. So if you see one of these news articles
Uh,
and you start feeling your blood boiling, what would you recommend them do as far as a workout? Should they do kickboxing? Should they get on the treadmill, run at a speed of 6?
That's one reason why celebrities don't read the news or watch the news. Because they're always talking something that's gonna get them so crazy. But yes, there's always something that would get your blood boiling. Like
Yes.
what happened to George Floyd? That really hurt me. I just vented on Facebook, and I talk about my black. This my black.
Yeah.
But there are different things that we can do. Workout, exercise. I've always been that person, the go-to person. It hasn't been food. I've never really gone to food because of stress. So I always
Yeah.
exercise, workout, and
Okay.
I will get down on the floor. I will do some push-ups, do some abs. That's a great way for me to exert that energy and channel your energy.
Good.
And go to the gym, do some boxing. Like I
Yeah.
work with some of my clients, especially women. They love boxing exercises because it exerts energy out of that.
Yeah.
And it's great. Dance. I love my dance outfit classes because it takes me back to the Caribbean. The type of music, like carnival, it takes me back there. And
Yeah.
just get yourself into some sort of
Did you freeze up? Yeah. It's like you
exercise
can
program.
dance.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. That's a wonderful, wonderful advice because we're tempted to, when you read the newspapers and you see the people doing stuff, going into the Target and tearing stuff up and, you know, all of the kind of stuff. It's like you're trying to figure out where do you harness in your energy, because you don't necessarily want to go to Target and bashing a window, and then you don't want to get caught with the people in Walmart that were stealing the TV. So it's like, how can you be productive at, losing weight and yet keeping your energy? I am so big on energy, positive energy, and harnessing in that positive energy. And so this has been great, just great nuggets of wisdom that you have given us. Thank you so much, because I know many people have been asking, how do I stay fit during COVID? And how do I stay fit when my energy levels are starting to go up and down because of what I'm reading in the newspaper, right? And so this has been great, especially with the whole making sure that we're, doing self-care, abstinence, small portions, making sure that, we're just being disciplined about it all. You can be disciplined during COVID, right? And I think, it's imperative people know that you can be disciplined during COVID. And so what advice would you have for people that they might have just been in kind of a mushy mindset of, it's COVID, it's summer, we're in quarantine, and I'm just going to take it easy and eat my donuts and watch TV. What advice would you have for that person?
Very strong, right? And that goes back to you're gonna reap the results afterwards. Whatever you do, there's always a consequence to everything. So if you're gonna sit there and you be sluggish and nonchalant about it,
Right.
on you. But you definitely have to have that discipline. And then one thing I have learned, and I've been learning for the past year and a half, is how to remain calm in certain situations.
Yeah.
Now, I know sometimes it's not always necessary, and but
Yeah.
or you can do it, but sometimes you just have to make sure you take a nice deep breath. Yoga works, meditation works,
Right.
for some people, and you have to learn how to remain calm in those situations, and also laughter. You get yourself a good comedy or something. Read something that you can laugh about.
That's right.
Enjoy the kids. Just have a good time, because sometimes we can be so serious about little things that really affect us and affect our spirits. So we have to be very careful and check ourselves at times on those things, because those things can bring us a whole lot of stress.
Right.
So definitely have to make sure that and we can do it. Why walk around being mopey around the house?
Right.
And choose to shift gears and go the opposite way, and just be a little bit more happy and lively.
Right. Right.
So
This is so
definitely something. But one thing I would like to add, I'm not sure how much time we have, but
go ahead.
For my people, my Black people,
Mm-hmm.
I believe we have so much strength and so much power, and we use it sometimes for some negative things, like we see on the news and the vandalism and all different things. But we want to make sure that we exert and we bring that energy into something, like you said, that's positive and strong. And then there are some of us, we get to that point in which we don't want to do anything anymore. And I think this is one of the main reasons why I want to start a nonprofit organization that would gear towards my Black people, because I know the strength that we have and the power that we have and the intellect that we have. And we have to make sure that we incorporate health, eating lifestyle, and fitness training to be able to bring that power and that empowerment, that strength, and everything that we have back. Because I've seen a lot of my people just sit back and let life just go, and then develop all these diseases because of stress and all kinds of problems. And sometimes we don't care. No, we have to make sure that we're focusing on ourselves, because we have kids that are looking up to us, we have spouses, we have family members, and all of those different things. And we have to stop with this tradition, the tradition of how we eat, because this tradition is killing us.
Yeah.
If you're from the South, your Sunday dinner is going to be the fried chicken and the
Yeah.
mac and cheese and the cornbread and all those different things. We don't have to resort to that. We have to be wise, and we need to stop traditions that are hurting our health.
That's
And
powerful.
and
And it's so true.
yeah, and we have to change it, and we have to change it in our generation, our kids, because that is what is affecting us. Like COVID hit my people very hard. And
Mhm.
why? There was no need for us to be hit that hard. But we need to put in some time and effort. That we need to stop sitting back and just thinking that life it's just life. It's your life,
Mhm.
And I'm very passionate and powerful about this. So you have to take care of your life, and your body is the temple. You have to take care of that and stop being so lackadaisical
Mhm.
about your life.
That's
You know,
powerful. That's
stop
so
being that.
powerful.
So
And we needed to hear that.
very healthy.
Yes. And I'm glad that you are being real about it. This is the Real
Mhm.
Talk Show, and I want you to have the floor and just tell your heart because we need to hear that as a people, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
we need to come together. We need to build our confidence back. We need to build our power back. We need to build our self esteem back. We don't want to, like I see it all the time when I go to the gym, this black woman with the muscles. We get people don't want to look at me or they feel intimidated. I don't want people to feel intimidated by me or anything of the sort. I want that person that they can come up to and they can talk. They can ask questions and they can feel that they can approach me on that end
yeah.
because I'm here for people who need my help and my support. We have to be able to focus and look people in the eyes now. Our kids, we need to build confidence in them, and we as
Right.
parents, we need to be that example. We need to start with our exercise and our food, what we teach our kids, because
Mhm.
our kids, we want our kids to grow up to be powerful and strong. So we don't have people disrespecting us, if you know what I mean,
Right.
just because they think that we look a certain way or they have this stigma about us and thinking that we're lazy or we're this and all kind of craziness. So that's just be my my
I
passion.
am so glad you put that real nugget in there because
Yeah,
you're so right. There's stereotypes and the
yeah,
stigmas that we fight
mhm,
as African American women. I know for sure.
yeah,
It's rough. You know, it's I remember being teased because I was my body type. You know,
mhm,
I wasn't my but my bottom wasn't like bang, and
yeah, yeah,
like I mean, I was teased growing up because I was fit, I was proportional, um,
hmm,
and but then there was a pressure in me. Like I told them before, I believe before you got on the show, I used to drink protein shakes in college because I wanted to, you know, fit, fill up a little bit.
uh-huh,
there's there's such a pressure, and
yeah,
like you said, that insecurity of not accepting ourselves the way we were created is
yeah,
huge, and it has to go away, and we have to voice it so that our black females can be empowered to accept themselves the way you were created when you wake up every day. You don't have to put on this that like, be you, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
You have to. You have to be with you because there's no perfect shit. I've been in the entertainment world where I represented models. Look for that skinny, real skinny thing, and there's nothing that's perfect. That's what they do. You want to have a healthy body, and you can still have a certain weight and still be healthy and still be very flexible. But the important thing is that you're moving on a regular, constant basis. You don't want to, be that person that some women don't want to look like. Some women just want to look a little so nice and be fine. And I don't want everybody to look like me. When they come to me, like, what are your goals? So, like you said, you have to accept your body type, but you want to make sure that you have a healthy body,
Right.
healthy, strong body. Because your kids gonna come to you, they want to play like Mighty Bush. You gotta have
I
you want to
know
come with
it.
them, you want to play with them. You don't want to sit down every time you take them to the park. You know,
Right.
You want to move. You don't want to be on that bench. So
My kids
those are
constantly
things that
chasing them.
people get
Yes, I know it. And you have to be fit when you have children. You have no choice. They're coming with the toys. They're coming with the chasing games. Tag, you're it. They're coming with hide and go seek.
yeah, right.
You have to.
And they
So
want you to play with them. They want you to play.
yeah.
That's memory.
This
So
is so wonderful that you have been such an empowerment, seeing you're a mother, a fitness instructor, you're a professional, you've got your business going, and I'm sure we're going to have people on the show that want to know how to connect with you. So I'm going to get ready to write as you tell us your information so I can put it here and highlight it so that they can get with you. You will definitely be hearing from me as well, because I need to get in some type of kickboxing or something myself, because I need your help to get rid of my one area of love that needs to go away. It's not going anywhere.
So,
So how can we reach you, Chinyere? How can we reach you?
So you can check my website. My website is www.bodybychinyere.com.
Okay.
So that's bodybychinyere.com.
Okay.
And they can always email me. And on the website, there's a contact. Yes, it's a contact page. When they click on the contact page, they can always fill out information, and it will be sent to me. So I'll receive that. And they can email me directly. It's Chinyere@bodybychinyere.com.
Okay, I'm writing it in for them. Body by Chinyere again?
Yeah, Chinyere@bodybychinyere.
Okay.
That's the email.
Awesome sauce. So this is the email, guys.
That's right.
Okay, and you have openings for your classes, right, in Tampa?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, and are you going to be in schools? We need to try to get you in schools down there. We need to talk to some school board members.
I need to talk to you, so you seem to have that connection, so we can definitely talk about that.
I'll make sure to tag some people. You've got, some wonderful people, Tamara Schamberger and some other people in Hillsborough County. We got to get them on board and see how we can get your programs in our schools. Yeah.
We definitely need to build that active, program for kids. Because they hire in the summer. I do like we do the Verizon program, the STEM program.
Okay.
I've gone to high schools. I've been there. So I've been hired by a few other places to work with kids, and so it's most definitely needed. So we don't need to make it bigger.
Yes.
So
do you have any last real tips you have for anybody in this season of life that we are dealing with before we wrap up our show?
Yeah, I know this is a difficult time. You said start of 2020, the great goals and dreams and drive and get it done. Then but and you want to make sure that you're remaining calm and don't let the things that are not necessarily affect you as much. Because if you know that person that you're going to be affected by everything you read and see, it's going to really, affect your mindset.
Right.
Your spirit. And you don't want to have that damn spirit all the time. And I know we, as our people, we're, beaten down and everything is drilling at us. But we want to make sure that we are focused and stay calm in certain situations. And because we can't control everything. You can't control everything. And then at the same time, get your exercise in and eat well. Have your nutritious meals prepared well, so you can start getting back on the track that you need to be. Just stay focused. You have goals and dreams, and just stay focused on those things, because this is just a short time. This is just a temporary phase until things get back.
Yes. And you have Facebook as well, right? How can they find
Facebook? So they can go to my Facebook page, it's Body by Chinyere.
Okay.
And
okay. Body by Chinyere is your Facebook
Body by Chinyere. And then there's my other Facebook group for the dancehall class. It's Dancehall Fit.
Dance what?
Dance Hall. DANCE
Uh-huh.
HALL.
Okay, Dance Hall Fit.
Yeah, dance
And-
hall, and then fit is another word. There's dance hall fit.
okay, so do you so the Dance Hall Fit class, when is that? When is
That's
that?
Thursdays at 7 and Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Now, is it all dance hall one word, or is it
Dance hall is one word, and
okay?
then
Dance Hall
like
Fit, and you said it's Thursdays at
7 p.m.
7 p.m. and Saturdays.
at 10 a.m.
Okay, and is it free? Is it $20, $40? How much do they have to
So
pay for that?
the prices are on the website. So if you go to
Okay,
the website, you see the price. And it's
okay,
it's $29.99 a month.
okay.
It
Oh,
makes
that's
it
awesome.
very, very, affordable for people. But
Yeah,
these times, you don't want people to complain
right,
and say they
right,
can't afford it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. This has been wonderful, Chinyere. We will definitely be in touch.
Oh
And
yeah, I'll definitely call you. We connect over the weekend or so we can talk more about the schools.
yes. So,
Yes.
guys, thank you so much for joining the Real Talk Show with our amazing guest, personal fitness trainer. Listen, she's got all the goods you need. So check her out. Chinyere Sam, thank you so much for allowing us to just enjoy you on the show this hour. And guys, check out her Facebook page, Body at Chinyere. You need to
Body
check
by
out
Body.
her website, bodybychinyere.com. It's very simple, the same theme over and over again. So if you have any questions or you need to get in touch with her, let us know and we will be here. There you have it. Have a wonderful night. And remember to keep it real while you're serving others. I'm Dr. India White on The Real Talk Show. You guys have a
Okay.
phenomenal.
Well, thank you very much. You have a great evening and thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye, guys.